Most Christians grow up hearing the Ten Commandments. We memorize them, we teach them, we even quote them. But here's the real question that very few people ask. Are Christians still under the Ten Commandments today? The biblical answer is surprising no, not as the covenant law, because the Ten Commandments were part of the Old Covenant, and Jesus fulfilled that covenant completely. Hebrews 8:13 says, by calling the covenant new, he has made the first one obsolete. Now, obsolete doesn't mean bad. It means fulfilled, completed, and no longer binding. But that leads to the next question. If the Ten Commandments aren't binding law, why do Christians still follow them? It's because 9 out of the 10 commandments are repeated in the New Covenant. You shall have no other gods, Matthew 4, verse 10. You shall not make an image and bow down, 1 Corinthians 10:14. You shall honor your parents, Ephesians 6, verses 1 through 2. You shall not murder, Romans 13, verses 9, and 1 John 3:15. You shall not commit adultery, Romans 13:9, and Matthew 5, verses 27 through 28. You shall not steal, Ephesians 4:28. Do not lie, Colossians 3:9. Do not covet, Romans 13:9 and Colossians 3:5. Do not misuse God's name, Matthew 6, verse 9, Colossians 3:17, and 1 Timothy 6:1. Only one of the 10 commandments doesn't appear in the New Testament, and that's the Sabbath command. Why? Because the Sabbath wasn't a moral command. It was a sign of the Old Covenant God made with Israel, Ezekiel 31, verses 16 through 17. And when the Old Covenant ended, the sign ended with it. Colossians 2:16 through 17 says, do not let anyone judge you regarding the Sabbath. Jesus himself is our rest, not a day. Jesus didn't just repeat 9 of the 10 commandments in the New Covenant, he actually raised the standard. In Matthew 5, Jesus said, anger equals murder and lust equals adultery. The New Covenant is higher, not lower. It's deeper, not lighter. It's eternal, not external. So are Christians under the 10 commandments? Not as the Old Covenant law, but the moral heart of those commands lives on, expanded and empowered by Jesus himself. The law was written on stone, and the New Covenant writes God's law on our hearts.